All right, Killswitch Engage. Welcome to Sweden Rock.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel great. Excited. I was in the hospital about a month and a half ago having vocal surgery. And we've been touring with Iron Maiden the past 2 weeks, and my voice feels great. So I'm in a great state of mind. I'm super excited. I feel like I'm singing better than I ever have. So I'm in a great mood.
This is like your third show in a week here in Sweden, right?
Yeah. We've been in and out of Sweden, Norway, Denmark, just bouncing around up north here. It's great, man. I'm loving it. And the weather has been incredible. It's like super hot.
It's like a desert festival.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in California right now. It's pretty amazing.
All right, so your band. I mean, for those of you who don't know it, tell us about it.
Those of you who don't know us, you can go on the internet and look for us.
They have to read.
We're a metal band, metal hardcore, I guess, rock band from northeastern United States. We've been around for almost 18, 19 years now. And we're still happy to be going strong and getting ready to put out a new record next year. Supporting Iron Maiden, a dream come true for all of us. Life is pretty good with the band, yeah.
So almost 20 years. I mean, how has the heavy metal scene, changed since, back when you started, or has it changed?
Yes and no. Thankfully, metal is a lifestyle. It's not a trend music. It doesn't care for trends, doesn't matter our trends. So metal fans are still coming out in droves. Shows are still great. Festivals are still doing well. I think the difference is the social media and cell phones in the audience. But you kind of have to go with the times and just expect that there's going to be a bunch of cell phones in your face when you're on stage. But other than that, man, I think metal's maintained. I'm proud to be a metalhead. I'm proud to be in a metal band. And we're still going strong.
But I mean, how do you stay relevant within the scene now when you have... I mean, basically now anyone can start. You don't need the record label. You can put yourself out there, social media.
I don't know. I would say probably just we're genuine guys that play genuine music. We really love what we do. And I think that shows, and fans can sense when you're being, heartfelt and have passion. And we haven't lost it. We haven't lost that passion. I think that shows through. And, with the help of Adam, who's a great producer, we write pretty catchy songs. So I think that helps too. I don't know, and energy. I give it all on stage every night. It's my passion. It's my life. So maybe that's why. If we are relevant, that's why. It's genuine. It comes from the heart. So your latest album was 2 years ago? Shoot, maybe. Yeah, two and a half-ish, 3 going on. I don't know.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Are you writing new songs?
Yeah, we got 21 songs. I got into about 7 before I had to stop and get checked out, and that's when I figured out I had to go have surgery to cut off nodules. But that was a total blessing in disguise, because sitting with a teacher, going through rehab and like relearning how to use my voice again, I know how to do it properly. Finally, after all these years of abuse, I know where the voice is supposed to be placed, and I feel like I'm singing better, I'm screaming better, and that's affected my mental health. So yeah, it's been a hell of a trip, man, but everything happens for a reason.
So I'm walking around the area filming and talking to people. I met this girl, Rebecca, and she's like, "You're meeting them? You're actually meeting them?" And she started shaking me. It's like, and then I asked her, "Is there a question you want to pass on?" "Yes, I have this question. Which is their favorite song to perform right now on stage?"
Oh, man.
For Rebecca.
Yeah, I would say probably Holy Diver. We pull out that Dio cover because we're touring with Maiden, so it's like it's the perfect opportunity to pay tribute to Dio. So Diver, the crowd always goes nuts, and it just feels good to give hails to a metal god, a legend. And the crowd loves it. So yeah, I would say our cover of Holy Diver, it's just fun. It gets people going.
How do you make every show like stand out in some way so that it doesn't become redundant like show after show? Do you spot certain people in the audience, like people that come to every show? Or how do you make that happen?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's tough. I think it's just all where your state of mind is when you're on stage. And I do my best to be present. I actually stopped drinking. I used to drink a good amount of tequila and whiskey before sets and just be in party mode. And now when I'm singing, I'm sober. I drink after. I'm not sober, but so during,
it's okay.
So during the performance, I'm a lot more present, and I meditate before, and I try to like stay in the moment and recognize when people are singing along and having a good time or not having a good time, and trying to get them to have a good time. I just think it's paying attention and being present, which is super hard to do, but it's something I'm getting better at, for sure.
So, rock stage in a few hours. I bet you've seen the crowds out there. They're loving the water.
I haven't. I've been in this box doing vocal warm-ups.
How does that look like when you do the tongue thing?
Yeah, I do tongue, mouth. I just look like I'm having a stroke, so I have to hide when I do it, just to loosen all the muscles up in my face and my throat, and make a lot of very strange noises. But it's working, man. It's great.
So one of my YouTube followers in Munich, Germany is really excited for you coming there. I think that's your next show, right?
I don't know. I'd have to look at my app.
It is. And I'm really excited to see you guys today. Here's one of those, I'm just going to give it to him. I don't want to be the guy who just like gives you the answer to the question.
Being honest with you, I had to look at my app. Because tomorrow we have a day off. We're going to Berlin for a day off, so I'm going to go to the Ramones Museum and hang out in Berlin. Stoked.
Cool. And you're staying tonight to see the rest of the shows?
No, we have to leave early to catch a ferry.
Oh.
So we are leaving very shortly after our set, unfortunately.
Well, I'm excited to see you guys perform later today. And yeah, check them out. Do it. And do the tongue thing. Great, man.
Cheers.